is Life and Style Inspiration Monday. Again, this segment, just to remind you, if you're between the ages of 21 to 30 and you're an entrepreneur and you've managed to succeed in this economy, then this is where we get to hear your story. And I now have with me the designer, the creator, the owner of what you're seeing on my head and hers as well. She's a makeup artist. Moira, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And you'll tell us about your brand a little later on. And we also have Kevin Kamau, who is the owner, founder of Bar in the Bush. Very unique businesses. So your business, let's start with yours.
Yeah.
When did you start?
2014.
That's 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What is the concept? Explain it to us.
So basically the easiest way to explain Bar in the Bush is that we provide end-to-end professional bar services where none exist. So think of a place that shouldn't ordinarily have a bar. That's the kind of place we provide a bar for. So you've got your lawns that are very popular with the weddings. You've got your offices, even a go down like this whereby, you need a place, you need somebody to provide bar services, and that's what we provide. We provide the glassware, we provide the waiters, we provide ice, we provide fridges. We basically provide an end-to-end service, the same service you get in a five-star hotel. Yeah.
And you started this 5 years ago?
5 years ago, yeah.
Okay.
Then it sounded crazy. But
yeah, I know. Even now it does. I mean, to me, because then I'll come back to you and you said, and you'll have to explain why a bar and not something else.
Yeah.
But we'll come there.
Okay.
Moira, what's happening to us? Like this phenomenal. I haven't seen this here. Maybe I'm not too exposed, but I know I haven't seen this anywhere.
Yeah.
So first, what are they?
They're basically just head pieces. Well,
you need to get a funky name for them.
Right?
Yeah, it can't just be head pieces. You need to concoct, our Kanda-ish name.
Yeah.
Crown by Moira.
Moira,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was this event we went to, Africa Nouveau. So I usually do makeup for Modoni Drama Queen.
Okay.
And she wanted something extraordinary. So...
you're the one who does her stuff.
Yeah, I'm the one who does
That
her
makes
stuff.
sense.
It does.
That makes sense.
You can have, are you related? You resemble?
No, people actually see we
people
do
say
look
that,
alike,
eh?
but
Yeah, because you've said her name. I'm like, are you her sister or her cousin?
No,
okay,
yeah.
so you're her stylist, her makeup.
I'm a makeup artist.
Right.
So me and the stylist, Lucy Robbie, we just decided to come up with something that will be different. And so yeah, I started creating. I started with one, and then everyone now liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joy Candy was on my DM. She was like, I want one.
Who?
So, Joy Candy.
Joy, yes.
Yeah. So people started asking me for crowns. Well, I started so I do this when I'm like at home bored watching TV.
You do this when you're bored?
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
so when you're not bored, then what do you do? What are you able to accomplish?
Well, I'm an artist. I'm a painter. So I don't like really being idle, just seated. Like when I'm seated, I just be like, okay, maybe I should just create something. So I'd end up drawing or creating something. I'm just weird. My sister looks at me like, I won't even ask what you're doing. Because I would wake up in the middle of the night and just make things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The creative in you doesn't want to sleep.
No.
I mean, sleeping for who?
Yeah.
When you can make a crown,
Yeah.
So what material is this?
So I use zip ties, the cable ties, the one you use for, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
but I'm
know
sure,
it if you explained it, but it's fine.
I'm sure men would understand.
Okay.
Because they like...
They're cable guys.
Yeah, the cable guys.
Okay.
They're electrical cable ties. So I just,
Yeah, and the flower is also cable?
So no, that is
Just lift it?
an artificial, it's an artificial flower. So after I do this, I then spray paint. Like just, so it's artificial
I can
flower.
hear Kevin under his breath. Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
So, so that was the first design. It looked
This
like
black
that.
one?
Yeah.
That's why it's plain, eh?
That's why it's plain. But then I was just like, okay, let's add something. Yeah, and I ended up doing
With
all
this.
Yeah.
So where can people wear this?
Well, mostly, like, most people use it for baby showers, photo shoots. They look really
Weddings?
dope. Yeah.
Or weddings is too crazy?
No, there's actually a lady in Mombasa who asked for one for her, and they look really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like that one for the veil, the crown for the veil.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Yeah. Instead of now, those more flowers.
Yes, yes.
We just add a crown and
Yeah.
then we do the veil.
I mean, just looking at, even just now looking at you,
Right? It's crazy though, but
It is, I love
Yeah.
it. Okay, we'll come to the challenges of a business later.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Yeah.
buying the bush,
Yeah.
what necessitated the start of that business? You start and you were like,
Yeah. I think it comes from naturally being a host. Hosting is an art.
Okay.
I tend to believe it is because
Okay.
when you call about 10 people to your house and you haven't taken up the role of hosting,
Yeah.
or you haven't really designated the role of hosting, you end up having a party that might not really kick as
so you
much
like
as you
throwing
want.
parties, you like people around you.
Yeah, I tend to tone down saying I like throwing parties because people look at me different. But yeah, pretty much I like hosting
We're
parties.
not judging you, Kevin.
And honestly, I'm the one person that thinks, oh, so what is everyone going to have? Do you have enough glasses? I tended to be that person back in the day.
Okay.
And then I figured, you know what? This ends up being a problem in every party where people haven't really thought out everything else.
Yeah.
You know, like your shop. I'm sure you've showed up to a couple of parties. You shop with your wine, but there's no wine
Yeah.
glass, so you were given a plastic cup.
Yeah. Yes,
You know,
the details.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like a really nice bottle of wine with a plastic cup is not
Yeah.
really the same as a nice bottle of wine in a nice glass, in
Okay.
a nice wine glass.
Okay.
So the details, I think that became the business. But that's the basics. I don't even want to complicate what necessitated it because it's ideally detail
Yeah.
and experience.
Yeah.
You know, because everything changes. It's like if you don't have a chilled white wine, it's not the same.
So you also know your drinks, basically.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly, yeah. No, doesn't mean I try everything.
No.
Yeah,
But
just
you're
making sure you don't.
knowledgeable
Yeah,
on
definitely.
whatever it is you're serving.
Exactly.
So
And it doesn't have to be, it's not just because it's called buying the bush, it's not just alcohol. We also serve an alcoholic beverage. Because there are parties that we do just purely mocktails.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's pretty the same.
Like if a bishop invites you to
Exactly. Yeah, but we still haven't done a bishop party though. We're waiting. When that happens, I'm going to publicize it. Major. If you have one, let them know we exist.
Oh gosh, okay. I'm sure it will come. Now that they've heard you also do mocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it will come.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the challenges? So wait, before I go to the challenges.
Yeah.
You conceived this 5 years ago. You started it 5 years ago. Did
Yeah.
you know this is what you wanted to do after school?
No.
Okay.
But I always knew I'm actually an event manager by profession.
Okay.
And a marketer as well. So it's just finding a way to just slowly get to one thing that you really love, amongst everything else. Because, marketing is broad.
Yes.
Then you need to find that one thing within marketing that really excites you. So I've been doing events since I was in high school. And from events, there's certain aspects that excite me more than others. I'm the kind of person that I'm not excited really about there's the security and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's details.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm excited about the entertainment, the bars.
The people having a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
I
have
love
that
being-
vibe about you, by the way.
Exactly.
Like, let's just have a good time.
Yeah. I can't help it. I've tried to,
No, don't turn it down. It's just who you are.
Yeah.
You'll be killing yourself if you did.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So it just came out of, slowly understand. I guess when you grow older, you get to realize, okay, this
What
is
is
what
older to you?
Okay.
Yeah,
let's not
people
go
saying
there.
about old and things. I'm like, look at this person talking. Anyway, it's all good.
Yeah, but you get to understand, I guess, what you want to do with your
Yes.
life. Since you've plunged into a couple of things that you've tried and not worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you end
Okay.
up choosing one path that you want to take.
I
And it's
do.
been good so far.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
And for you, Moira, starting this,
Yeah.
so how did that come about?
So I'm actually a makeup artist.
Yes.
But that's not what I studied in school.
What did you study?
I studied interior design.
Interior design.
Yeah.
So you'd know what to do in this store, basically,
Yeah.
easily with your eyes closed.
So I did fine art and design in school, and then majored in
Yeah.
interior design. So yeah, I've always been an artist.
Yeah.
So I started this interest came to me when I was in second year. I never used to like bothering my mom every time, send me money.
Yeah.
So I started makeup like a joke. It was a complete joke.
Yeah.
But then it ended up, because I started with a very small kit, just working on my friends.
Yeah.
And then now I started working with these really big people. Because
When you say big, you mean personalities?
personalities,
Okay.
yeah, and also companies. I'm working with very big photographers. Yeah, so it's I started in
How did you get to that? How did you get that link to this big, to the personalities, basically?
Yeah, so my first client was a big person. So this photographer, yeah. So this photographer was like, Moira, you do your makeup really well. Have you ever considered like doing it like as a major thing? I'm like, no. So one day he's just like, just come with me. Go. So he was like, just carry your things and come. So I went. It was, and then I was just like, okay, now you do her makeup. It was a
news anchor.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my head, I'm just like, I have foundation of my color and she's light skinned. So I'm just freaking out. I'm just like, wow, why didn't you tell me in advance that I'm gonna be doing makeup? Thank God she had her own kit.
Makeup kit, yeah.
So I just used her things and then I worked on her and she really loved it. So from there I just started getting calls. Yeah. I was in school, so it was hard to balance, but
wow, you are still in school?
Yeah, I was in second year.
So did you finish?
I did finish.
Because most would ideally just say, look, I mean, people study to be able to take care of themselves. I'm already taking care of myself.
Well, my dad.
Yeah. There's no way.
Yeah.
You finished.
Yeah, we finished anyway.
Yeah.
We finished and we passed. So he never used to understand. He was just like, what do you mean? You paint people's faces and they pay you? I know this.
Nairobi people have vanity, you know.
But now he understands these days. So when I started sending him fuel, he would be like, oh,
paint watu.
Yeah. And then now I got this. So I won this Project FX Africa last 2018. I was going to London. So that is when it was just like, oh my God, this thing can take you places.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then now he started accepting. Yeah.
Pole
too, and now he's okay. But he keeps asking me when I'm gonna look for an office job.
Do a job and for what you studied.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, but you're good, you're happy, and now this is next level.
Yeah. No, this just started I think 4 months ago. It was just random things.
4 months.
Yeah. So we realized no one is making crowns.
Yeah,
so
nobody.
there's this creative director called Mushadat. She makes such crowns. So it's just like, okay, I'm gonna be the one in Kenya who's gonna be doing these things.
Oh, she's not Kenyan?
No, she's not Kenyan. She's based in New York.
Okay.
She's Nigerian, I guess. Yeah, so I started making these things and now I'm getting orders.
My God.
Like crazy.
That's amazing.
It's
I mean, your journey.
Yeah.
Okay, and the challenges you face, Kevin?
For me, I think it's people, number one, understanding the concept and getting out of conventional party spaces. But for me, that's a good challenge. I like it because it keeps you young because you tend to just keep proving to them, you know what, have you seen what we did last year with this? So I mean, that's one. It's just being caught up in this thing that you have to do, a particular event in a very conventional space.
Yeah.
The other thing has been, I think, finances, because before clients start paying for something like that, they're going to be comparing with something they're already consuming, So you need to be very good at articulating your value.
Yes.
Why would I do this outside of a restaurant or a five-star restaurant and do it at my house? You know what I mean? So you need to be very good at articulating that. And I guess that's what we spend more time in, creating the value, showing the value. Because people don't have a problem paying, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
If people have a problem paying, then you are not very good at showing value. So for me, that's what it's been. It's been a journey of just showing them, you know what, guys, this is a way you can do your 40th birthday. And we do a lot of those. We do 50th birthdays. We do, all kinds of private and corporate parties that need to be revamped.
And you give them the concepts.
Exactly. And it's concepts that even start from adapting, like how you pick a concept for a party. Yeah. You'd never imagine that can be adapted at the bar, right? You know what I mean? But if you, for example, were doing a party in Nairobi and you want to go for a coastal theme, we've got a whole mkokoteni with madafu, a guy chopping it there like he's at the beach. So it's stuff like that people like when they walk in, because I mean, not everyone gets to try madafu when they go to coast.
Yeah, and people want uniqueness.
Uniqueness, I mean, that's what people are paying for, right? People travel just to get uniqueness because they're tired of where they are.
The normal.
Exactly. So we are always just trying to find something new to do with the bar. And it's gotten to a point whereby we're even creating our value for like outlets. So we revamp particular days at outlets. So we've worked with Milan, the club, if you know about it. We're currently doing the TAV, just recreating Saturdays. So basically just working with these places just to revamp certain particular days.
Wow, that's a very
so it's all about
business model.
Yeah, experiences.
Very unique. So do you have competition?
Yeah, we do.
Who?
I mean, there's other beverage catering companies that have been there from the start. And there's, of course, going to be the food caterer who's always done a table, no offense intended, who's always done a table and lined up the drinks, and no offense again intended.
No, again,
all I'm saying is that there's always going to be that because it's cheaper.
Yes.
And that, for me, that's competition. But then again, it's a question of, have you spotted your market? And our market is very niche. So we focus on corporate and high-end private entities. So that's what we do. So it becomes, I mean, when you focus on a particular market, it allows you to build something specifically for them as opposed to being all over the place. Because I know mass marketing might feel like, you know, easier or less riskier, but not for our business. If you're creating experience, if you're a 5-star hotel, don't start trying to create 3-star experiences.
Yeah, nobody will buy into that because they're buying into the 5-star.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's what our business is. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how we go about it.
Got it. So how do you market yourself, Moira?
I'm on Instagram. I have quite
don't be modest. You the way you're modest. What is this?
Yeah. So yeah, Instagram, yeah, mostly Moira Oyaro.
Moira Oyaro, your names basically.
Yeah, my name.
So that's people reach you through Instagram.
Yeah. So when they most people reach for makeup, but then they see the crowns and they're like, oh, so how much is the crown? Yeah. So it comes like as a double
package.
Yeah.
So, but how much are the crowns actually?
So they range.
Yes.
There's some that go for 2,000, and there's some that are extremely big that go for 3,500.
So, like what I'm wearing is what? How much?
It's like, okay, that will be like 1,500 because it's
so
really
you're just
small.
like deciding this cost as you see it.
Because I've only that one I just made it like yesterday because it was just okay. Yeah. So, but this ones go for 2,000.
The gold ones.
The gold, yeah, those ones.
And the flower one?
No, this is the one that goes from 3,000 to 3,500.
Yeah.
There's one that is really big. I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't carry it. But I think you are actually applying your studies in fine art through this.
Yeah.
I think so. Isn't this what fine art? Isn't there an aspect
it is
where you have to create something?
Yeah, because that's how I learned my makeup. I didn't go to school.
You didn't go to makeup school?
No.
You're self-taught?
Yeah, I'm self-taught.
Wow.
So I was painting these portraits, and I was like, I can actually apply this in makeup, and it worked out.
It worked.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal. And Kevin, how do you reach your high-end clients? How do they know you exist?
Honestly, networking. I believe when you want something from someone and you get a chance, like reach out. So I make a point of networking a lot. I mean, my team and I, we show up at places that we would get that type of client because our business is not the kind of business that you would easily understand if I was to put it on a poster.
Yes.
So
you'd be like, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, we do posters, yes, but it's okay for awareness. You know, like there's a company called this.
Yes.
But then again, our business model is basically based on like networking, actual, meeting people and talking to them about it because that's how they buy into it. And one party to another, and the last party sort of leads to the next one, and we only look at making it bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like wedding MCs. So your wedding, you say, oh, use this MC for your wedding. So referrals and word of mouth.
Yeah, but also being very strategic at how you network because then again, for example, wedding planners. Wedding planners are sort of an entry point for couples that are trying to do a really specific thing, and they listen a lot to wedding planners. So we know we're not wedding planners, but then again, if the wedding planners can buy into the whole idea, it makes it easy for us, not to keep knocking at people's doors, but they know when they've met a couple that is looking for a company like us. Because when you're very specific again to niche, which niche you're trying to target, they know specifically what couple to recommend you to.
It's true.
So it's so there's wedding planners, there's associations that like event managers associations that are very they're always looking to add something to the event.
Yes.
So we are speaking the same language. They're trying to find something specific, like something unique to add to their party, and we're looking to deliver a very
awesome. So you must be very expensive then.
No, we're not. We're not expensive. We're value for money.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're selling value.
We are selling value.
Yeah.
We are selling value, and that's exactly what everything is. The moment you stop selling value, there's a problem.
There's
you
nothing.
need to be very clear on why this and not that.
Yeah.
Got it. And every time we keep adding, for example, things like this, I'm just seated here thinking how I could get my bartender, my waiters, at high end to wear them.
See how I like
No, trust me, I was already going there. Yeah. So this is the kind of thing that because I don't want to do copy and paste. By the way, we don't do white shirts. and black skirt.
No.
I'm just saying.
Do you have pictures of what you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We get to see them.
Yeah, so
okay.
we tend to give it a bit extra. I mean, we don't put gold
edgy
on them,
and...
but we're getting there. You know? I'm just saying. I'm just sort of tired of getting served by, white shirt, black skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it can be creative.
Yeah.
It can be like there's room to make this better.
Definitely,
basically, that's what
like
you're saying.
What is on the table?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If I was delivering a cocktail to you, that wouldn't look so good on me. So if
this would, you know.
Something about.
Oh, so how do you wear this though?
So it goes,
this way.
So it's supposed to.
Here, Kevin.
Something about this reminds me of Londa Magere.
No.
Okay.
It's like this.
Oh,
so
the bling is at the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but the feather comes this way. Just try it on his head. We see he won't stay with it. I just want to know how it's.
If I get unfollowed for this action.
You're the one talking about uniqueness.
Yeah, but definitely, yeah. So how do I put it on?
Just put it on the retail.
Like this?
No, the other way around.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See? Do you know how your waiters would look in that?
Yeah. Better than me, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
You don't even want to pull up your face with it. Okay, cool stuff. So it's niche, it's value for money, and it has to be different.
Yeah, it has to be different. Yeah, and whatever is the same about it, be very clear that you know what, this one you're going to get normal because that's exactly what you asked for.
I like it.
Yeah.
So the name Bar in the Bush.
Yeah, it's exactly that. The one place you wouldn't expect a bar, the bush. So our tagline is, if we can do it in the bush, we can do it anywhere.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So it's not just specific to bush.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's
a way to
it's not literal.
No. It's just a way to just expand your imagination.
It has clicked right now.
Yeah, you know, like if these
clicked?
guys can actually, you can imagine, like drive in the middle of nowhere, and someone hands you a normal drink. Like when I say normal, it's standard, you know.
Yeah.
Ice, you know, the right Cosmo glass, like it's,
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
so
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So have you faced any challenges in your business?
In the makeup business?
Yes, in the makeup business.
There are a lot of challenges. First of all, the products. Yeah, the products are quite expensive. But then there are also a lot of counterfeits. A lot.
Yeah.
And then, like he said, value. Like people don't. They're like, you want to charge me for 1 hour, but then you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of challenges you face. Like there are so many, and then there are also a lot of makeup artists that are coming up that charge 500.
So they're disrupting
so when you're
the
charging
industry.
5K, people are like, why are you charging 500?
And whoever charged me 500. Yeah.
So those are the kind of challenges we face.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, basically.
So in terms of products and saying it's there's a lot of counterfeit, you get your products locally or you have to import?
Some you have to import, some you have to get locally, but from stores, from stores that you know are legit.
Yeah.
But a lot of products are, oh my God.
I know, I also don't get mine locally.
It's
easier.
Just say
you.
Like this conversation is just passing you like, you don't know. Yeah, that's huge. And they end up just affecting skin and things.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, people don't take into consideration that you have to be creative in order for you to create this kind of looks. Because I not only do like makeup glam. Yeah. I also do makeup art. Like, if you look
like
at
what you
work,
do on MDQ.
On MDQ and well, if you look at my work on Instagram, I like literally do face paints. Like you would think it's an edited photo, but it's actual makeup. So people don't really think about that creative bit.
Yeah, like makeup for film.
Exactly. Yeah, like the cuts, the wounds.
You do that too?
I also do that.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. And that talent is very rare here. Yeah. Nice. So where do you see yourself in the year 2020? What are your plans, grand plans? Well, they don't have to be grand, but...
I just want to like improve my skills.
Yeah. And
probably take this somewhere because it's...
Oh yeah, this is flying.
Yeah. So So let's see how 2020 goes.
Yeah, good stuff. And Mr. Bushman.
Yeah. The vision is very clear.
Yeah.
I mean, when we started, we didn't have the money to open up like multiple bars in the bush, but that's actually the vision. The vision is to have very unconventional party spaces and bars in the bush, because I think there's places in this country, just because they're not the Moira, have not really been exploited, you know? Starting with my hometown, which is Moranga. Yeah, representative. Yeah,
Actually, I was in
yeah,
Moranga.
yeah. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, there's things there. You know, we've got things that people can enjoy. But it's basically starting out, the actual bars in the bush. Because when it started, that was not the one. We didn't want to start with starting like actual stationary outlets. But that's the vision.
Got it.
Places that you can drive to.
Yeah.
You can land to with a chopper
Yeah.
and, get the experience for one night.
Love it. I love it. I love
Yeah.
your businesses. I wish you the best in 2020, and I hope we can have this conversation maybe 6-7 months from now. Bijua where you have figured with this.
Yeah.
And Bijua the Moranga is now lit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, that's Vision 2020.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, definitely.
Love it. Thank you for coming to the show today.
Thanks.
And all the best. How can people reach you?
You can reach us on Instagram. Our handle is @barinthebush, and that's actually on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Yep.
Bar in the Bush.
Bar in the Bush.
Love it.
Yep.
Moira?
My name is Moira Oyaro on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah.
You're not on Twitter? Nah, he didn't do nothing for you.
I don't know how to use Twitter.
Staying away from KOT.
Yeah.
Okay, cool stuff. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you for watching. We see you again next week. God bless you.